This is the first of a series of videos that we are going to do on a new long-term action research program on community-based adaptation called ARCAB, which stands for Action Research on Community Adaptation in Bangladesh. Although based in Bangladesh, it is not just for Bangladesh. It's an international program which involves a number of international NGOs like CARE, Oxfam, ActionAid, Caritas, and a number of others, 9 of them altogether, and between them they're going to be operating and doing activities at the community level in 18 different community sites around the country, which are located in 5 of the major natural ecosystems around the country, and also a couple of urban ones as well. And over the course of the next few years, what we will be doing is studying and intervening with communities to enhance their capacity to deal with the impacts of climate change as they arise in future. The first year is going to be very much a baseline studying, developing our methodologies, and particularly designing the monitoring and evaluation, selecting the parameters for long-term study and monitoring. And we're going to be doing this with another set of partners whom we call our research partners. These partners are primarily researchers from various institutions both within the country as well as international. The lowest level of these research partners are local universities in different regions of Bangladesh. So for example, in the southwestern part of the country we have Khulna University, in the northwestern part we have Rajshahi University, in the southeastern part we have Chittagong University, and in the northeastern part we have Sylhet University, and in the central part we have the Mymensingh Bangladesh Agricultural University. These partners will be responsible for data collection and field work in the sites that are located in their region. Each partner will be attached to 3 or 4 sites, and on a regular basis with their faculty and their students will go out to the field and collect data every year. In addition to our local research partners, we also have national research partners who are national research institutes working on different sectors. For example, we have the Bangladesh Agricultural Research Institute, the Rice Research Institute, the International Center for Diarrheal Disease Research, various others as well, each of them having expertise in particular sectors which will be brought in across all 18 sites and not just in a few sites. And then the third layer of research partners are international research partners like IIED, the International Institute for Environment and Development, the Institute for Development Studies at Sussex Universities, the United Nations University in Bonn, and various others. The international research partners will have 2 roles. Firstly, to ensure quality control on the research design, data collection, data analysis, and finally the publication, which we hope to be able to produce in international peer-reviewed journals of the highest standard. And also by providing researchers, either PhD students or master students coming out to do their fieldwork on various aspects of community adaptation in Bangladesh on a regular basis. We will be hosting international researchers in each of our field sites on a regular basis to come and do their fieldwork. One other aspect in which this is an international rather than just a national program is that every 2 years Bangladesh will be hosting the International Conference on Community-Based Adaptation. They just held the 5th conference in March 2011. The next one will be held in 2013, which will attract hundreds of people interested in climate change at the community level from all over the world. And these conferences are 7-day long conferences in which the first 3 days everybody is sent out to the field and they spend 2 nights and 3 days with the local community looking at actual activities on the ground. And in future years, starting from 2013, when the 7th conference will be held in Bangladesh, we will be able to host these international participants in our 18 field sites in Bangladesh, and they will be able to come back every 2 years and see what happened since the last 2 years that they were there. And so the information and knowledge will be able to be spread internationally from what is gained in Bangladesh, both through the international NGOs, who through the 9 international NGOs who are our action partners operate in over 100 developing countries in Asia, Africa, Latin America. They will be able to spread the knowledge through their own organizations. By hosting the international conference, we'll be able to share it with a larger cohort of people and by doing international peer-reviewed scientific journals, we will also be able to share it with the research and academic community. So this is the beginning of a very long journey. We hope to run this program in these sites for many years to come, hopefully for decades to come, because climate change is a decadal scale problem and we're not going to solve it in the short term. So we will be sharing our work as we go along by videos as well as publications as well as other means of communication so that people can know about what we are doing.